Hey guys, we are back with some more New Jersey Devils franchise mode, and in this one, we are facing the Pittsburgh Penguins in round number 2 after beating out the New York Rangers in round number 1 in the previous rounds. So we will check out the lines of the Pittsburgh Penguins now. Cahoon, Galchenyuk, and Goddard make up their first line. Second line is Svechnikov, Gensel, and Malgin. The third line is Greenway, Beauvillier, and LaRose. And the fourth line, Poulin, Rochette, and Sherry. And defense, you have Joseph and Dumba, Honka and Kahn, Axelson and Klingberg, and then in goal, you have Saros and Jones. Scratched are Forsling, DeWar, and Barinka. So here we go, let's get right to it. Game number 1 at the Prudential Center, first period. There you go, 3-1 lead. Gensel on Parks, but then Landy on Saros, and then Frolov and Kieskinen as well. Second period, that'll be a 4-2 lead. Cahoon on Parks, but then Kieskinen once again on Saros. Going into the third period with a 2-goal lead, looking pretty good. Give me one more if you want to there, New Jersey, and I will feel pretty comfortable about this game. Power play for Pittsburgh. They don't convert on it. That's good for us. Power play for us. Not good as we don't convert, but LaRose on Parks makes it a 1-goal game, but Taylor Hall on Saros. All right. Come on now, finish this off, New Jersey. And we should be looking good for a 1-0 series lead. Poulin with 4 seconds left makes it interesting, but we nonetheless take the 1-0 series lead. Logan Brown, Jukka Kieskinen, and Taylor Hall with the 3 stars of the game. And unfortunately, Erik Karlsson has been injured with a sprained ankle until May 5th. So we're going to have to move Frolov up there with Hines, and then McCowan is going to have to play with someone from the minors, it looks like. It may as well be the rookie who we just drafted this past year, Hannu Peltola. Get up here. I mean, it could always be Schmaltz as well. He's the veteran presence there. But I kind of want to see Peltola in action before we officially end the GM mode. And the only opportunity we're going to get to do that is here in these playoffs. So we may as well see what he is about. So get on there with Hines. Well, he's not going to be with Hines per se because they're both defensive defensemen, I believe. Yes, indeed they are. So we're going to get Frolov up here and Peltola with McCowan. So that will have to do for now. Although Dante Fabro is close to a return, as I believe he will be back on May 1st. And that should be very close. So game number 2, we don't have our entire defensive core. As a matter of fact, we have Karlsson and Fabro gone. I mean, obviously, once they come back, we'll have a better chance at winning. But for right now, if we can win some games, that would be fantastic. So here we go. First period. I'll be a 1-1 game. Landy on Saros and Poulin on Parks. Second period. Okay. We're tied at 2. Hughes on Saros and Cahoon on Parks. It's a close game. Shots are 19-18. Scores even. Basically even throughout the entire game so far. So let's hope the tides turn in our favor in the third period. Come on now, boys. Get something going here. If we could take this game, give us a lot more hope going as this series goes on, because we have a couple of key defensemen out due to injury right now, and once they come back, that's only going to make things better. And Axelson on Wingles. Wait, Wingles is in there. Oh no, Parks must be injured. Hopefully it's not a major injury, as we lose this game 3-2. 3 stars of the game, Axelson, Slavin, and Saros. It must have been a minor injury because we did not get any notification about really any kind of injuries. So we're going to take a look at goaltenders here. Yep, Parks is fine. Yeah, it must have been a minor injury. So I guess he's good to go for the next game, which is good. Unfortunately, Fabro and Karlsson are not back yet. Although Fabro should end up being back for game number 4. So if we can win game number 3, I think that would be key to winning this series. Here we go. Game 3, first period. There you go. 2-1 lead. Hughes and Kieskinen on Saros and Dumba on Parks. Second period. Yes, 4-2 going into the third. Bykov and Kieskinen once again on Saros, and then Cahoon on Parks. Third period, we're up in the shots, 24-13. Let's keep it that way. And let's also give me one more goal here in New Jersey, because Goddard just got one. But Kieskinen, is that the hat trick for Jukka Kieskinen? I believe it is. Yes, indeed it is. Good job, Kieskinen. And Nico Hischier also with the goal on Saros to make it 6-3. Rochette with a goal, so we're Definitely an interesting period here, as they're only down by 2 as we started the period by, but we win 6-4, and we're up 2-1 in this series. 3 stars of the game: Logan Brown, Jack Hughes, and Jukka Kiiskinen with the hat trick and 1 assist. And Dante Fabro is fully healed and ready to play. We definitely need him, so we are going to get him back in the lineup. And instead of McCowan, I guess, because he's 76 now, so even Peltola at this point would be a better option. We'll take McCowan out and get Dante Fabro back in. We definitely need you, so we'll get you back up there with Ritsidis, Slavin with Hines, and then Frolov with Peltola. All right, time for game number 4. Let's not take this 2-1 lead for granted. Let's make it 3-1. First period, that'll be a goal for Jukka Kiiskinen. He is on fire as of right now. Second period, that'll be a 4-1 lead for your New Jersey Devils. Ritsidis, Mikhail Ritsidis, the ZD man on Saros, and then Hall and Fabro in his return on Jones. So Jones is in there now, and then Beauvillier on Parks. Third period, things are looking good. Get me one more goal here in New Jersey, and we should be able to wrap things up. There you go. A short-handed goal for Anton Lundell, and Jukka Kiiskinen again on Jones. And Hall, the goals just keep piling up here. Hall on Jones. Yeah, we got this one in the bag. I don't think we even need to see the rest of the game. 7-1 victory. We Braziled them. 3 stars of the game: Parks, Hall, and Fabro in his return to the lineup gets the first star. So good news, Erik Karlsson is back. Now who do we take out, Frolov or Peltola? I'm going to leave Frolov in there just because he's the slightly more experienced guy. We're going to take Peltola out. Just figured we get him some NHL action. We'll get Karlsson back in, and with Gavin Hines, as that creates that +5 there, and Slavin back on the line with Frolov creates the +3. Here we go. Game number 5. We have the opportunity to end this series right here. Let's get it going. First period. There you go. 2-1 lead in the game so far. Bratt on Jones, and then Gensel on Parks, but then Fabro on Jones. So it looks like Saros might have gotten injured because it's been Jones for the past while. Second period. All right. 3-2 lead. Landy on Jones, and then Goddard on Parks. Shots are 15-22 in favor of Pittsburgh, but the score is in favor of us. We had a power play that we could not convert on, but Klingberg scores from the point on Parks. We have a tie game, but Frolov on Jones makes it a 4-3 game. Come on, boys. Galchenyuk on Parks. This is a back-and-forth game right now. 5 minutes remaining in the third period. 1, and we are going to overtime, and that means we're going into it. Here we go. Face off for Hughes and Galchenyuk. Hughes will tie him up, and Hischier will take it off the draw. Hischier for Ritsidis. Ritsidis on the point. He works his way in and winds it around the net. Perlini receives it from Hischier. Hughes on net. Oh my goodness, that could have ended it. That could have ended it. Galchenyuk to Goddard. And Fabro will body him off the puck. Gets it to Nico. Hischier through the neutral zone for Perlini. For Fabro. And Fabro will turn it over to Honka, I believe that was. Goddard receives it from Honka. Goddard along the boards. Finds number 26 for Goddard once again. And that shot deflects into the corner. Off a save by Parks. Ritsidis to Perlini. He gets it to Hughes. Hughes with a little dangle. Kind of unnecessary, but it worked. He maintained possession. Cahoon through the neutral zone now. He finds Goddard. And Ritsidis intercepts and finds Nico. Nico for Landeskog, who's out there now. Nico once again from Landeskog. And Saros, he is back in there. Makes the save and covers up. Second line out there now for both teams. Bratt, Landy, and Hall. Out against Svechnikov, Gensel, and Malgin. Face off one back by Pittsburgh. Joseph crushed along the boards by Taylor Hall, as Gensel will receive it from his teammate. Gensel, little toe drag, but Hall takes it from him. And why would you do that there, Hall? Oh, man. It's a playoff game, Taylor. You can't be doing that stuff. Number 38 drops it for the one-timer shot that was whiffed. Svechnikov for number 52, I believe that was, or 62. And Bratt will take it into the Pittsburgh zone, but defended well by Pittsburgh. And number 62 Malgin, I believe that is. He is bodied off the puck by Hines. And Hines takes it and dumps in. Met by Kiiskinen. Kiiskinen tries to get it on net and poked away by Saros. And he covers up. Bykov, Brown, and Kiiskinen out there against Greenway, Beauvillier, and LaRose. Face-off won by Beauvillier. Greenway receives it from his defenseman. Goes into the New Jersey zone. Goes back on the boards for Axelson. Beauvillier. Down for Greenway. Greenway back to Beauvillier. And Hines is absolutely crushed. Oh my goodness. But New Jersey keeps possession. Kiiskinen from Brown to Brown. Oh my goodness. Off the post, I believe. And he winds it around. Oh my goodness. Way too much happening right now. Klingberg to Greenway. Greenway dumps in. Met by Slavin. Slavin to Frolov. Up for Logan Brown. For Bykov. Bykov turns it over with 3 minutes remaining in the offensive zone. Lets Pittsburgh go back the other way. And oh, what a shot. But a better save by Parks. Pitlick to... I didn't see the number 75. Kiiskinen with the goal. Kiiskinen ends this game. And that is the series. What a way to end round number 2 off a goal by Jukka Kiiskinen, the man with the hot stick. And we are advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals. I didn't even see that play develop. I saw Kiiskinen pass it there, but oh, what great vision by Kiiskinen to slice past the defenders. The defenders did not notice. Let's actually take a look at that replay again, because I didn't see this entirely as it happened. So Logan Brown gets it up to Kiiskinen, who's in the zone, and Kiiskinen finds Brown, who is late to the entry, and then Kiiskinen sneaks by the defenseman number 75, I believe. So a pair of 75s there. Kiiskinen gets behind him, and it looks like he doesn't even notice that he's behind him. Either that, or he's just a little too slow to catch up with Kiiskinen, and Kiiskinen receives a brilliant pass from Logan Brown and just snipes it right past the Penguins goaltender. And oh man, what a shot. What a play, what a shot. And we're off to round 3. Let's go. 3 stars of the game are Goddard, Kiiskinen, and Fabro. Man, Kiiskinen with 10 goals so far in 11 games played. The man has been on fire in these playoffs. And it looks like we will be facing either Toronto or Tampa in the 3rd round, so let's see who we have. And it will be the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Eastern Conference Finals. So we defeat the Rangers, Penguins, and now we have to take on the Toronto Maple Leafs. So let's check out their lines, and then we'll check out the stats, and then we will end this thing off. So the first line, Richmond, Matthews, and Marner. Second line, Saad, Cirelli, and Nylander. Third line, Parise, Gamble, and Lehkonen. And then the fourth line, Pressburg, Kopp, and Granlund. Defensively, they have Riley and Liljegren, Dermott and Kokkonen, and Wisniewski and Bentley. So the thing that's different about the Leafs here compared to the Penguins and the Rangers is that the Leafs actually have 2 elite defensemen. So, and not to mention, they do have Demko in net, as well as Afanasenkov as their backup, and scratched out Jenner, Getzlaf, and Gregor. The fact that they have 2 elite defensemen is the part that I'm most worried about, because I don't think any of the teams, neither the Penguins nor the Rangers, had any kind of defenseman like that, and they have 2 of them. So that should be fun to go up against. Not to mention, they have Matthews, Marner, Nylander, Richmond, Saad, Cirelli. They have a very solid top 6. So that being done, let's check out the stats. Kiiskinen with 13 points, as well as Nico with 13, Hall and Bratt with 12, Hughes with 11, Landy with 10. He has been a great pickup so far. Perlini with 9, Brown with 7, Carlson with 6 in 8 games, Slavin with 6, Fabro with 5 in 2 games. Oh my goodness, Fabro with 5 points in 2 games. Wow. Racinas with 5 points, Lundell with 5, Zaka with 3, Frolov with 3, Pitlick with 3, Hines with 3, Bykov with 2, Peltola with nothing in 3 games. That is fine. And Parks, it's not the greatest save percentage at a 904, but he's gotten us to the third round now. So there you go. That'll be about it for this one. And in the next one, we have Colorado versus Calgary. So, oh man. We have the two finalists from last year now in the top four as well. Again, this year. So that should be interesting. We'll keep an eye on Calgary and Colorado as their series goes on. And of course, we have the Toronto Maple Leafs in the Eastern Conference Finals. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one when we face off against the Toronto Maple Leafs. See you guys then.